So,
and while we're waiting, feel free to put in the chat who you are, where you're from as well, so we see who's in here with us and who's toasting today.
yes. Saradin, are you there?
Hello, I'm actually riding in the car right now, so that's why I'm being really quiet.
Okay, well, your number is 13, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Great, glad to have you. There we go.
Nikki, is that a picture of Sade behind you? That picture is beautiful.
Sure is. It is. I won't pretend.
Yeah,
That's all of that.
I love that picture.
That is my Sade. It actually, we've been doing some moving around, and it's typically in the living room over the couch, but today it's over near the library. So
Yeah, I mean, it's
we're gonna enjoy it here.
yeah, it's a perfect background.
That's how they want to be. That's what she's saying she gonna be.
That's what she said. Right here toasting with us.
Talking with us.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you, Sade. Yeah, you.
Okay. Hi, Al. How are you?
Good evening, ladies. I had some issues signing on, but I'm here now and I got my drink to toast.
Oh,
That's all that matters. She's here now. That's all that matters. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Right.
Oh, it's been forever. How are you, Marcella?
I am awesome. I am awesome. I am great. I am blessed. I am here. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Good
Nice.
evening, ladies. Everybody. Sorry, I haven't seen a lot of these people in a long time. So good evening, everybody. I'm so happy to be here to toast my sister Eth, Osa and Eki and everybody else. But you know, I'm here.
And we're
And
toasting to you too. We're toasting to everybody here today.
Yes, and Nikki, I see you, Nikki. I see you. I'm just happy to be here. So good evening, ladies, and happy holidays. I see Sharice is here too. She's quiet though.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank
Al,
you.
your number is 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Write that number down.
Now, did I see Lauren? How are you, Lauren Brown?
Okay, I see
Is she there?
folks coming in.
Yeah. Hi. Oh, Serena's connecting. Oh, love us some Serena. Eki, your number is 15. Can you hear me, Eki? Yes. your
13.
number-
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome.
I'm good. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Lauren. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome. So
Lauren.
we're telling everyone as you're coming in, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. Let us know where you're coming from. What are you committed to for the rest of the year and for 2023? Put that in the chat.
Yeah. Lauren, can you hear me? Sharice, can you hear me? Okay. I can't hear Sharice. If anyone pops in, just say hello and we'll assign you numbers. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anyone. How are you, Ada?
I can DM Sharice and give her her number if she's not able to.
Okay. Sharice is 16.
All right. Your number is 16.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right. Yeah.
Committed to self-care. Listen.
Yes.
Absolutely. Loving myself as hard as I love others. Oh,
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely. Who are we hearing?
Balance and holding space for me. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Angela Mack, is that you?
Is that my Angela?
That's my Angela. How you talking about Angela? We both trying to fight over Angela.
Angie?
We love us some Angela Mack if that's her.
Yes.
I just see Angela M. Oh no, Angie M.
I know that'd be wrong if that's not her.
Right. It's still a lovely person and we're happy to have her. Hi, Serena. We love you.
Yes, we love you, Serena.
Serena, your number is 17.
Hey, beautiful queens, everybody in the room.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes,
And
my
I see
number?
Adesua here. Hi, Adesua.
Oh, what's my number again, please?
17.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think she's on another call.
Now I see you, Aid. Am I saying it right,
Adesua.
Ada?
Adesua. Ade.
Adesua. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
pretty. How are
Hello. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm a little hung up, but I'll come and join later.
I'm trying to assign you a number. Can you hear me?
We're giving you a number. I'm gonna so say the number and then I'm also gonna send it to her.
Okay. It is 18.
18. Okay.
How are you, Angie M?
Oh, so it's my other Angie. Hi, Angie.
Hey, Angie.
Hi,
Looking lovely.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Queens.
Okay, this one got it.
It was 18, right?
Yep.
Angie, your number is 19.
Okay.
All right. I think we got everybody kind of covered.
Yeah.
I feel like we
All right,
do.
Nina's dedicated to teaching and bringing opportunities to the music, artists, and gaming community. I look forward to hearing more about that.
Yes. And we have two more people, Sheridan and Lauren. Can I assign them numbers? If that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
20 is Lauren Brown. Just in case another Lauren comes in. And 21 is Sheridan. And yes.
Oh, no, you gave Sheridan a number already. She's 13.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No problem. So we have 20.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
We have 20. And I will write right here. So if someone comes in, they'll be 21.
Woo! Committed to life.
Mm-hmm.
That's deep. We're going to talk about that. Hi, Cherise. I had a feeling. I put your number in the chat, but I'm going to say it to you in case you can't. What was it? So, Cherise, let's see here. Your number is 16, Cherise. I'll write it down here for you so that if you do win a gift, I'll get it for you. All right, so let's get it started.
Yes, let's give yourselves a round of applause because this is amazing. In the times we live in, this is amazing. All of us are aiming to thrive and be well for our family, our loved ones, feel love as we give love, and just to take the time out to carve this space out to let us celebrate you. We want to say thank you off top. We'll be saying thank you to you throughout the night, but just really thank you. Thank you for giving us your time for us to celebrate you.
Yes, absolutely. So where should we start? Should we talk about why we're doing this, how we created this, the collaboration between the 5 commitments to a better you and also the YaaY-You toast?
Well, yeah, let them know a little bit about you for those that are new to it. Tell them a little bit about you, Osa.
Okay, so where do I start? So my name is Osa Yamin Asemota Bartholomew. I come from various cultures. My father is from Nigeria and my mother's from the Dominican Republic by way of the Virgin Islands as well too. I was born in the Bronx, grew up in Brooklyn and also in Lagos, Nigeria. I currently live in Queens now with my family. I'm a mom of 3, so I'm home with my husband and my 3 kids. I started my career in the arts. I've always been in the arts. I've always been into music and entertainment and fashion. So I started in that realm in public relations and entertainment. But I also had a love for economic development and a love for building generational wealth. So I changed careers and went into the nonprofit world. And I now work for a commercial real estate organization where my focus is to bring in more Black and brown people in commercial real estate. But in addition to that, I also have my own agency, the Gift Agency, which produced the 5 commitments. And I work with several clients doing communications and public relations for them as well. So that's me in a nutshell. The reason why I decided to partner with Marcella on this is, one, the 5 commitments itself is a focus on the things that you want in life. Every year or every other year, I have a gathering with my friends where we do vision board parties. And I've been doing that for so many years. But one thing that I realized that things did not really come into fruition until I truly believed that what I was putting on that vision board would come to light. And what was missing was my mindset, me really believing that whatever it is that I'm putting on this paper and cutting up the magazine clippings will come to life. And the reason why I picked commitments, the 5 commitments, is I realized that in all these years, whenever I would gather with my friends or my family, or even just doing it on my own, there were key things that always came up every year. And it's relationships, it's money, it's self-care, it's health, so I said, you know what, let's put an event together where we gather and talk about these things. We learn from each other so that we can now change our mindset and then work on our vision board or work on our journal, whatever it is that you need to plan for the new year. It's kind of like getting you a boost before you get planned for 2023. So that's where 5 commitments came about. And then Marcella invited me to a YaaY-You. Was that a year ago or 2 years ago? I know you did a couple of them.
A year ago?
It was a year ago. And I absolutely loved it because she was just like pouring love to everyone that joined. And the same feeling I had in terms of changing my mindset was that same feeling I had with the YaaY-You toast. I was so inspired by the women that joined. I was so inspired by their stories, and it gave me a boost to prepare myself for the next year. So when I wanted to do another 5 commitments event, I said I wanted to be an event where I highlight women that embody the commitments that I have. So we are going to be honoring several women here that embody the commitments, but I specifically also invited all of you because you also embody so many of those commitments as well too. And I want this to be an opportunity for us to learn from each other, to be encouraged by each other, and just get fueled up for 2023. So that's why this collaboration is here today. And I will pass it on to my co-host.
Oh my God. Oh, you are so amazing. And everything about you is great, as I tell you all the time. And I just want to constantly tell you, thank you for thinking of me. It's important to know that people think of you in lights where, they're sending an energy where you're not even in the room, but they're speaking so well of you. And to me, that's love. So thank you so much. And hello to everybody.
Hello.
I'm Marcella Precise. I'm a career songwriter, producer. I'm a part of a company with my husband called Lady and the Tramp. I'm the lady, he's a tramp. I always say that. We collectively, we work with recording artists, pop and R&B. We score films. We do music for television. I do a lot of indie music for myself, and we just have a really good time. This year was really great professionally. I co-wrote a tune for New Kids on the Block that was the only single for a 57 arena tour.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the song featured In Vogue and Salt and Pepper. We love us some In Vogue and Salt.
Yes, we do.
And New Kids on the Block. It was an awesome time. And I get to do fun, unique things. I feel like I'm always in service through my gift. Whatever God sends me to do, I am graciously aiming to do it. I had opportunity with one of the people we're going to toast who gave me an opportunity to be a judge for the NAACP, the Academic Cultural Scientists Olympic. I was able to help the youth with their writing because of things that I experienced, and who knew that would ever come up. And I'm also a voiceover artist. If you ever heard of LOL Dolls, I'm the voice of Royal B from the created commercial, the first set of commercials and things like that. So yeah, I have a good time being me, and it's all God. I'm just doing what I'm here to do. And, I'm just trying to love on the people that he sends me for whatever time he sends me, because this time here is limited. We're not here for a long time, but we can have a good time. As Drake said.
Love it. You're not here for a long time, but you can have a good time. And I hope we have our cups over here because it's toasting. So
yes.
Like I said, no judgment on what you have in your cups, but we're toasting today. Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Good to see you. Now, has anyone else popped in besides Wendy? We would like to know who does not have a number.
Yeah, everyone's getting assigned a number. Winter. Hi, Winter. Hi, y'all. What's going on? Thank you for coming. Great to see you.
Wendy, your number is 21.
Wendy, you're 21. That's a good number.
21.
And Winter, you're 22. 22. Okay. Now, you were saying, Osa? Go ahead.
No, I think I was just saying hi to Wendy and saying hi to
Say hi to Wendy and say hi to Osa.
Yeah.
Okay. Lady, I feel like I know who you are, and I'm going to tell you more about who you are at the end. But do you have something to write or something to put a little draft on? We're going to do some.
Yeah.
I have a couple of anecdotes, and I would like to know if we can write down. I have a couple of words. Yeah, each line. It'll be like 10 words down on each line. The first word that pertains to everything that's got going on with us is important. Can y'all write that word down at the top of the paper that you have or on your draft? Important.
Can you write mine down?
Going across the word important from left to right. Let me know when y'all are ready.
Ready.
And the second word under it is authentic.
So under important, we're writing authentic.
Yeah,
Important and authentic. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Those two words come to mind because I remember hearing about Debbie Allen. Debbie Allen, the dancer, the director, the actress. She spoke of her growing her excellence to a point where she knew that she was great at what she was doing, but she was still in the midst of people that felt like they needed to come up with a reason that she was great. And she would overhear people say, oh, she's quick. Oh, she's quick, kind of trying to diminish the gift a little bit. And she said to someone, it's not that I'm quick, I know what I'm doing. And when you're in your space, when you're growing, when you have these ideas, sometimes you have to understand that you're good enough. Don't let people make you feel like they have to come up with a concept as to why things are working for you. Things should be working for you. You're you. And just also there was, I don't know if you all know Garcelle Bouvet from the Housewives. She had an incident with her agent who told her of a television show that was for models based in New York. It was about models based in New York. And she said she had a dream about the producer of the show, TV icon, Aaron Spelling. And when she had that dream, she realized that it was weeks ago that she spoke to her agent and she didn't hear anything. So she called that agent. And they always say, don't call your agent, they'll call you. So she called the agent and the agent told her they wouldn't cast you. Someone who's in a position to get you a yes decided to not even, try to get you that yes. So she said to herself, which was before the internet, she called 411, got the address, got in her car, went to the office, and ended up having a great exchange with the receptionist. And she believed the receptionist when she left that the receptionist would give them her package. And she said in 3 days, the casting director and Aaron Spelling called her, and she was in a TV show called Models Inc. I'm telling you, when you have that yes in your body, no one can give you a no. So when you know you've done the work, you're aiming to learn more, you're on your path, you're just being you, this could be for you. It feels like it's for you. Don't you take those no's that people are just trying to randomly place on you. You got to dodge them and keep going. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to say in this section. And we're gonna have a couple of more anecdotes like that because y'all are amazing. I'm gonna be talking about y'all in the next YaaY-You. I'm gonna be like, Lana did this, and Roma did that, and Wendy did this.
And it's so funny when you mentioned the yes and no. I have a book here where I'm always just like randomly writing down statements, what I've heard it, or it just comes up, and it says yes and no are two short statements with strong power. Use them wisely and be consistent. And I will say, when I started to know how to use yes and no, it made things so much quicker for me. Because sometimes someone may reach out to you about something and you know that you can't do it, but you're like, I'll see what I can do. I stopped doing that.
Just
I'm
be
like,
honest.
no, I can't do it.
Yes, that is your power. You have the right to choose. Never give up your right to choose.
Yeah.
Never give it up. And look at Roma over there being amazing. You know we out to toast you, Roma. You know Osa got those words for you, girl.
Yeah,
let's do it.
So the first commitment, well, the first two commitments that we're going to talk about is commitment to better purpose and commitment to better relationships. And when we talk about purpose, is how to identify and effectively use your talents and gifts to follow your purpose and accomplish your goals, and better relationships, making sure that in the midst of your purpose, you are focused on love, you are focused on family. If you have children, you're focused on children, and you're focused on friends. And Roma is someone who encompasses that. Roma is a color-loving abstract artist who creates vibrant, joy-filled art to elevate beautiful spaces. Painting was a hobby of hers as a child, but she returned to her brushes in January of 2017 after a 12-year hiatus. It was only then that a true fire sparked in her, and she realized that she had found her passion. This journey has been a complete answer to prayer for her, and it has her hope that her work will inspire others on their personal journey while conveying the deepest expression of her worship through art and her faith. Born in the beautiful British Virgin Islands, she graduated from the Inter-American University of Puerto Rico with a degree in business administration with a minor in marketing. She lives and creates in the suburbs of Dallas, Texas, with her loving husband of 17 years, although she looks 21, and two amazing children. Now, I'm being real humble about Roma right now, but listen, Roma's work is currently on sale at Target, Traditional Home, TJ Maxx, and Home Goods. Roma, you know I am one of your biggest cheerleaders.
So sweet.
I am so honored to toast to you. I mean, when I saw you starting to show your art, and the fact that you had a 12-year hiatus, and to see what God has done for you through these years, I mean, I'm just amazed. She's also my cousin, and I love her.
First cousin.
Yeah. Your dad and my mom's siblings, you know. So I love you, Roma. Thank you so much for joining us. Please tell us how, in the midst of all that you're doing now, what are some tips that you can give to people that are looking for their purpose? You know, if they have a gift in them and they've taken a break, how do you get that energy back up to live your purpose?
Sure. Well, I was not expecting this.
I know. That's why I was like, are you
amazing?
Thank you. This is so sweet. Well, you know, a little back part of that story is that apparently I told one of my friends at age 11 I was going to be an artist when I grew up, but I forgot all about that conversation. And you know, when you have a fire as a child, you know, the things you love, they're always like breadcrumbs, you know, you're creative, you're this, I think we always go back to that, like what we were drawn to as children. And, but of course, as we grow older, you start to believe the world when they tell you, well, that's not a realistic career path, right? So I turned my back on that, and I still, like, through college would gift people paintings if they were really like kind to me, or if I wanted to thank someone. But as I had children and we moved from the British Virgin Islands, my husband and I, we moved to New York. And if anybody here is an immigrant, you know, when you're starting over, it's like things that you did for like pleasure, you know, they go to the back burner because you're just in survival mode, like trying to like adjust to your new life. It just so happened that the further away I got from my art, the further away I got from my art, like more and more distance, came between me and what I loved, until it was like a distant memory. And then, you know, I went into like being a stay-at-home mom. I felt called to do that. And then that morphed into being a homeschool mom. So I was all those things, and to everyone and nothing to myself. And, you know, I started to feel this like pull, like I'm supposed to be doing something else. You know, I had like that time, I would never trade it for the world because I see the fruit of my effort with my children and I see how they turned out. But I also think we can have more than one purpose, right? And we can have purposes for like periods of time. So I feel like I was called to homeschool and do all that stuff. But then this stirring came up within me and I could not figure out like, what am I supposed to be doing? And this was a 12-year prayer. I kid you not, nightly with my husband, tears falling on the pillows, like, Lord, reveal to me, like, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? And during that time, I was trying a bunch of stuff. I started like a jewelry business that crashed and I got tired of it because if it's not your purpose, it's not gonna come easily. You're gonna like be excited in the beginning and then there's nothing driving you to continue with it. If it's your purpose, it doesn't feel like work. If it's your purpose, it comes naturally to a certain extent. You know, to some things you have to sort of like source out, but most of it will come naturally to you. If it's your purpose, it's gonna be honoring God and blessing others in the process, right? And so I think, you know, we have to give ourselves the freedom to try different things and fail if we don't know what that purpose is. But connect that with praying to God and asking him for like, give me those breadcrumbs. You know, he will use somebody to talk to you. It was my husband who said to me, it was a December, about 6 years ago. And he's like, why did you stop painting? You do stuff for everybody else. That was something that you enjoyed. This is not even thinking about a career. He was just like, you need a hobby, girl. And I went out and bought some paint. And within 2 weeks, thankfully, my husband, who had been praying for me all these years, you know, he came home 2 weeks later, I would be like painting in the garage. And he was like, I don't care like what we need to do. This is what you're supposed to be doing. So he was actually convinced of it before me. And then I started to see that. Here's the thing, when it is your purpose and your calling, there will be things falling into place for you. There will be favor upon you. There will be people opening doors for you and making room for you. People just, you know, extending themselves toward you to make it happen. And so within just about over 5 years of me pursuing art, all these things that Osa mentioned, which sometimes I feel a little bad, I'm not gonna lie, because I know artists who's been doing this for like 20 years, right? And trying to be in a gallery or get their stuff in a store. But it has been like God has redeemed the time that I felt like, man, I'm like 35, 36, and I'm like, I don't know what my purpose is. And I'll tell you guys in the last 5 years, not only has he revealed my purpose, he uses my gift as a ministry. You know, it's an extension of my worship. It is an extension of my faith. It draws even people who don't believe in God to sort of like think a little bit more openly. And see, you know, Christianity and see faith in a different way. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I hope that answered your question.
Oh my God, you gave so much. And that's why I tied in purpose with relationships, because, you know, in getting to your purpose, you have to be aligned with the right people.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
The same people can help you to find your purpose and see your purpose when you don't even see it yourself. Yes. They see that gift in you, you know, your gift tied to your purpose. And that's why I called my company the Gift Agency, because the Gift Agency, I believe that we're all given gifts. God gives us gifts, right? Amen. And he gives us gifts and talents, and what we use, how we use our gifts and talents on this earth is giving glory back to God as well.
Absolutely. And we want to toast to you because you are. Yeah. So this is to you, Roma.
Yes. Yes.
May we always have the passion to do what we love and to love what we do.
Amen. All right. So who's next?
I would love to toast to the amazing Nicole Duncan Smith. The amazing. Are you there, Nikki?
Yes.
Let me tell y'all a little.
Reverend Nikki Duncan.
She is a reverend and a journalist, and one of the most historians of hip hop ever. Okay, and she's so brilliant. She has been on the advisory board for Usher's company New Look. She's also an angel donator in that lane. She worked with Lauryn Hill. She's worked with Russell Simmons at Rush Communications. And she's also a part of the amazing new entity, the Universal Hip Hop Museum, if I'm saying it. And I just feel like she is beyond talented. It's way more than I could say about her than what's on paper, because she is an angel on earth. She's kind to everyone, and she's just brilliant. And I want to toast to you, Nikki. I want you to understand, where are you at on my screen? I want you to understand that you are loved in so many ways, because the love that you give is felt so genuinely and so ease. And I just want to tell you, thank you for being you. So toast to Nikki, y'all.
Woo! Toast to you.
What you want to say, Mama?
I want to thank Osai and you for taking time out of your to think about me, just to think about me.
Absolutely.
I don't take it for granted that people even see me outside of just the things that I do. I feel like I've dedicated myself to culture and its connection to God, and not allowing God to be small and confined to the 66 books that I believe in, the Bible. Because if our God is only in 66 books, how did the God create the whole universe? It just doesn't make sense to me. I think God is bigger than our imagination. I believe and I love the unchurched. And I look at the unchurched, whether they were unchurched by birth or unchurched by spiritual butchery that happens when people come to church, and there's judgment, and there's all kinds of demonic conversations that push people outside of a relationship with God. And I use my tool that I use as hip hop. The same way that Jesus used whatever the cultural elements, those parables of his time, where there are people that don't even know I'm a reverend or ordained reverend. They don't know I got an MDiv. They don't know any of that. But what they know is that I have the face of God. And it's taken a lot for me to be comfortable to say that I actually have the countenance of God, the face of God, because so frequently we're told that we're not supposed to, be bold. But then the scripture tells us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, and somehow we keep forgetting that. The scripture tells us we're made in the image and likeness of God, and we forget that. So I try to move. When people see me, I try to be kind. I'm not always kind. I try to be kind. When people see me, I try to be loving. I try to be resourceful. I try to be helpful. I'm not always helpful. I'm not always loving, but thank God that there's another day for me to try it. And
we love you.
I'm overwhelmed.
We love you. When I said I was initiating you, she said, oh, she hoped that I would have initiated you. You're amazing, and we thank you. Like, your presence, everyone on this Zoom, your presence, you have so much purpose. If you weren't here, if you weren't alive, life would be so different. And that's the total truth. That's the total truth. We love you, Nikki, and toast.
I love you all too. It's a few of y'all I know, and I'm and I have to jump off because today we're celebrating Mr.
Your
Grant.
husband, yes,
his birthday.
Yeah,
we've been married for 25 years, but we've been together since '96. I don't know how long that is, but
awesome.
Happy birthday to hubby.
Yes. What we're gonna do one giveaway. And Osa, let them know what we're giving away first. What 5
Yes. So
does everyone have a number? Please say something if you don't have a number. Who doesn't have a number?
Join Tamara. Hi, Tamara. I think
Hi,
Tamara
Tamara.
doesn't have a number.
Your number is 23, Tamara. 23. Who else doesn't have a number?
Aliana. Hi, Aliana.
I think she doesn't have one. Aliana, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I don't have a number.
Okay, I'm giving you one. It's 24. Good to see you, pretty lady. Okay. And does everyone have one now?
All righty. Okay, so before we continue on, so we're going to do an Amazon gift card giveaway. So it's going to be a $25 gift card. So let's pick the number, Marcella.
It's in the YaaY-You bag. And shake it on, shake it up, shake them up, shake them. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see what we got going on. Serena G.
Serena, yeah.
Hey.
Thank you. I want something to add. When you're you awesome. It's the spirit. It's the
I'm gonna write that
Thank
down.
you, ladies.
You know what? Since we have Serena right here, I like to say a word.
Hey.
Let me tell you, ladies, about Serena. Serena, I'll tell you on paper that she's an amazing force at ESPN. I tell you in real life, she's an amazing force and an angel on earth. This young lady has never wavered. She always helps everyone. She's always in a position where she feels like, well, if it can be done, let's do it. Let's get the plan together. Let's see who's good at what. Let's figure it out. Because like we said earlier, we're always in service with our gifts. And Serena never decides to not be in service with her gifts. And we love you because of that. And I would like to just jump in and toast to her since we have her right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. Love you. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I know why, but I'm not gonna cry.
Remember all the tears, they flow. Hey, you're awesome. You're special. You're here. You're purposeful. So, okay, ladies, I got some more stuff for us to write. Y'all ready? The next word is miracle.
So if you missed the first two, the first word was important.
Mm-hmm.
The second is authentic. And as Marcella said, the third is miracle.
Yep. And on the
Put
line
one under each other.
Yep. And on the line under miracle, write magnetic.
Magnetic.
And on the line under magnetic, write appreciative.
All right.
Okay, ladies. Yes, we just rolling. Look at us rolling. Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
Listen. When we say Michelle Obama, we know. We're talking about one of us. We're talking about joy. We're talking about purpose. We're talking about tenacity. Michelle Obama did a speech in London, and she told the young ladies at this school, you have everything you need to rise above the noise. Fulfill every last one of your dreams because you have that power. And I say to you ladies today, you have everything you need to rise above the noise. There is nothing stopping you. There is nothing that's going to hinder you, because as you speak and as you think, the things that you need will come to you. I already know you're appreciative because you're here in this space, and that's what we're levitating. That's what's circulating in here. Appreciation, the mindset. You know, the magnetic part of it is that we all were brought together. So it's like, once you understand that you don't have to do it all yourself, you just have to be you, you tend to give it to a higher power than yourself and know your part at the same time. And I just want you all to know and feel that love, embrace that understanding that you are important and that you're making a difference. Okay.
Okay. So we're going on to the next commitment. And that is better self. And when we talk about self, and I know for many of us, self-care is so important. When we talk about going into the new year and we share what our resolutions are, there's always self-care, self-advocacy, personal goals.
Yep.
One thing I also like is personal style as well.
Yes.
Too. So there's two amazing people that we are toasting to.
Yes, Nina Crease. Bust the hair. Nina Crease keep her hair so beautiful. Let me tell you about her before I tell you about what she does. She has an energy that is so loving that you can place her on any planet in any timeline and you will still get that feeling from her. And I know she's about her business, her mind business, and her business, because I've experienced her in different ways, and each time I have, it's been excellent. And I just want to toast to you, Nina. Can we toast to Nina before I continue telling you more about her? I'm going to tell y'all some things. Toast to you, Nina.
Thank you,
You
Marcella.
are so amazing and so purposeful, and we're so glad to have you here. You were chosen because you were supposed to be chosen. But we already know about positive energy and how things are moving. So toast to you.
Thank you, Marcella.
I want to tell them one thing about you before you speak. Nina is a music producer and a music supervisor. She's a social media manager, and she's one of the forces in the metaverse. She knows how to do cross branding, doing events, and she's really a pioneer for a lot of things with musicians and other creatives through art and through different ways. And Nina, can you tell them a little bit about the metaverse and what you do there? And yes, we're so happy to have you.
Sure. Oh, well, first of all, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Goddesses, hello. Mwah, loving you all so far. Nice to meet you all. Well, for starters, I landed in the metaverse due to COVID. You know, COVID hit. I was running a luxury facility in Upper West Side Manhattan. I had Phil Collins in it for 2 years. We did voiceover for movies, television, and we also worked with big producers.
Hank Shockley from Public Enemy. Hank Shockley from Public Enemy. All the top tier people in their craft, people from television and film, were all coming through her amazing space. When I was there, I was like, this little baby owned this. But go ahead, I'm gonna be quiet.
No, yeah, and that was a magical day also when we met. But yeah, so I got to work with vast, lots of people. Anyway, long story short, COVID came and we had to close that facility. So we closed that physical space after being there for 10 years. But then I've got the headset, and you know what? A friend gifted that to me, and I normally do not accept gifts. And I'm telling you, because you understand what gifts come with. So I usually never accept gifts. But in my heart, I heard a voice saying, Nina, this is one gift that you must accept. And I was like, okay, and I accepted the gift, and the person sent me a headset, and here I am in the metaverse. And I basically closed the studio in physical space, and I found a builder, built it in the metaverse, and I was able to continue what I was doing, but now I'm able to stretch my tentacles and reach artists from all over the world. So COVID was actually a blessing. Closing that facility was a blessing in disguise, because I was only able to fit but so many people and reach people in New York. And now I'm able to work with people virtually. You know, my knowledge that I've gained through in the technology space over the years helped me speed jump. I was able to speed jump and figure out how to set up this and get my audio routing right. So now when Marcella wants to work on a project, she could open up her computer and I can just see it through the metaverse in my space, and we can work virtually from her sitting in her chair right now. So
it's amazing.
Wow. And it's funny because that's just one aspect. Aside from the creational part, I also landed on an app which allowed me to play the music that we're creating underground in an entertaining way. And it landed me into Tribe XR, which is a software. They're a DJ simulations company. So they simulated real decks. They had the Pioneer gear.
Yep.
And every single day, I teach everybody how to DJ in the metaverse, how to work that gear. And yes, so it's a continuing circle. And so now, this is where I am now.
God bless you, Nina. You are so amazing. You're making a difference, because there's a lot of people for different reasons that are still inside, and your reach has expanded, and you are so kind. And we just adore you over here. We adore you.
Thank you.
Toast to you.
Toast to you. Toast to you. Now, Osa, who do you have?
So going into better self, one thing that's important is being your authentic self, having your own personal style. And this person I want to toast to changes lives through style, period. Okay. And that is Nana Badu. Nana is a corporate creative Black woman leveraging all of her talents with savvy intention to help women of color shine. She went from working as a management consultant for IBM and Deloitte to a stylist and FIT certified image consultant for her own business. And if there's one important thing that she's learned in her 10 years of coaching and consulting clients, that is trust. And when you work with her, you don't worry about whether or not you'll look good, because she delivers, because she wants you to succeed. So Nana, you can catch her in Brooklyn, New York, pursuing her dreams and appreciating life with her equally fly and delicious husband, Shennet. There we go, Nana. We are toasting to you for personal style, for allowing people to find their style, because it is so important when we're comfortable in who we are and how we dress. It opens doors to so many other things, and it builds our confidence as well. So we're toasting to you, Nana. Thank you so much. You know, I adore you. I love you. And I'm so happy to have you here with us today.
Thank you so much, Osa. Love you so much. Right back. Gotta say love you to Eki, because if it wasn't for Eki, I wouldn't have been introduced to you and family. And shout out to you, Marcella. Just connecting with you virtually, but the energy is popping. The love, just this overall space that you all are creating for women, I think is phenomenal. Yeah, and just shout out to everybody who's here, who's a Black woman in this world, period. You know, pursuing things I think in a godly way, in an honest way, in a truthful way. You know, and every day just trying to do the very best that you can, trying to be kind to yourself and kind to others, and just bring value into this world. So shout out to all of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So brilliant. So brilliant. We are loving your style. You are truly amazing.
Thank you.
You exude such an awesome energy from where you sit. And I'm just looking at it on my screen. Shauna is over you, and then I got Natasha over here, and I got Winter over here, and Wendy in the middle with Tim. I just feel like we all are right where we're supposed to be. You know, and no matter what happened before we all came together, because this world will spin you inside and out and upside and down and ask you if you're ready for the next thing, and without giving you a second to get yourself together. And I'm just so thankful that you brought yourself to this space and making everyone here, I can speak for myself, feel just a little more peace, a little more like, okay, this is where I need to be right now. These people are like-minded. I feel something about this. I feel something about me. Like, I know who you are. And that's what I want you all to know, that I know who you are. And I think you're truly amazing. And
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, it's giveaway time again. Does everyone have a number?
Let's see. I think Janelle. Hi, Janelle. Janelle Gums joined us. We have to give her a number.
Hi, Janelle.
Hi, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm still in the office, so I'm not on camera, but hi.
Your number is 25.
Thank you.
Now, what I'm giving away today, I want to tell you a little bit about my entity, my YaaY-You brand, YaaYOU.com. It all starts inside with the words you say to yourself. I believe that a lot of things are possible, and imagine being hard on somebody and telling them you can't do it. Oh, that's not going to happen. You don't know what you're doing. And you're constantly drilling that into someone's head. And you're constantly saying, I know you're not going to try. Or you want to try. You want to try? And then imagine if that person is yourself. That you're the one stopping yourself. You're saying that to yourself. And so I created the YaaY-You brand because people would always ask me, how are you so happy? And it's not that happy is this one destination. It's just a place that you land when you say, you know what, get it together. I got stuff to do right now. Let me figure this out. I need a couple of minutes, but I'm gonna get it together. Me and God. God, what I gotta do, what I gotta think. It's a process. And throughout that process, there's small little things I do. I have a YaaY-You cup. My grandmother in the South, when I was a little girl on her farm and my grandparents' farm, we would sit on the porch and drink water in the morning and think about what we wanted our day to go like. Now, I don't know if she knew that I needed that or if she needed that, but it was such a lovely time that I found myself throughout my life just sitting still a little bit in the morning and thinking about how I wanted my day to go. So for this particular gift, this set of gifts, we're gifting YaaY-You cups, YaaY-You buttons and stickers so you can remember to remember you. And I have a single out called What a Girl Wants, because a girl should get everything she wants. Hey. The What a Girl Wants socks. Also inside of the 5 commitments, YaaY-You self-care goodie bag. We have some gourmet snacks and we have some spa products for you. And we're giving that out 2 times tonight. So let's see who the first person is.
All right, get your numbers ready.
Malika?
Malika.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You have gotten the YaaY-You 5 Commitments Self-Care goodie bag. And I hope you enjoy it because you're amazing. You know that, right?
Thank you. And this came right on time.
Hey. You know what? And you even said in the chat that you were committed to self-care, right?
Yeah, that's my focus for 2023 and even the end of 2022. Like I really need to implement self-care in my life. So came right on time.
You are pulling that to yourself, and I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, ladies. Oh my God, look at y'all. Just beautiful and smart, and with the energy that's making a difference in the world. I can't take y'all.
So Malika, DM Marcella your number so that we can get the package over to you.
We'll get all of that.
We'll do that. Yeah,
we'll do
all of that. I want to hear about Miss Shauna.
Yeah,
Miss Shauna. Okay.
Yes. Let's get it going. So the next commitment that we are focused on is prosperity, better money habits, starting a business, saving and budgeting, financial planning, whether it's for yourself, for your children, for your family, saving for retirement, life insurance. And when I heard Shauna speak, her husband invited me to something that she was speaking on. I forget what event it was. It was virtual. And I heard her speak and I was like, oh, like the way she broke things down, I was like, I need to get my life together, you know? Like she was just amazing. So Shauna is an entrepreneur and investor. She is the founder of the Shauna Heat Agency, co-founder of the Tax Shop, co-founder and CEO of SAJ Heritage Group. She is passionate about building businesses and creating opportunities in her community. At the age of 6, her family migrated to Jamaica, Queens from Jamaica, West Indies. She went on to attend local schools and her path was an unusual one. While studying business at Hampton University, shout out to the HBCUs, she decided to return home to New York City and pursue her passion. She became the assistant stylist to a celebrity fashion stylist and costume designer for about 10 years. She styled some of the entertainment's biggest celebrities. While creatively her career was fulfilling, she was drawn to the business side of the industry where she met her current business partner. Together, they have purchased national franchises and multi-million-dollar businesses that became staples in Southeast Queens. Today, Shauna's focus is on diversifying her business portfolio while providing education, opportunity, and support to her clients and underserved communities of influence. She is passionate about empowering minority women through financial independence, education, and personal development. Shauna, we are so glad to have you. We are toasting to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So how do we get prepared for 2023? What are some things that we should do if we want to be financially empowered, if we want to be prepared for our future? What do we do? What do we do, Shauna?
Oh, thank you so much, ladies, for inviting me. Thank you, Osa. Honestly, I didn't even have to speak on this call. From the moment I dialed in, I was so inspired. I was like, what is this? This is amazing. This is amazing. Shout out to Soto. She's my high school friend. I see her.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Wow. That's my girl.
Really? Yeah. We went to high school together. Okay. So yeah, my path is very unusual. I've always had a head for business. I used to trade my little coins for dollars when I was younger, stuff like that. I feel like my styling career was like someone who could sing, like that came natural to me, right? I don't have to think about it. That's my artistic expression. But in that, I just could see things on people. And I guess that's the God gift that I couldn't explain, where it's like, all of this looks good, but it ain't right, right? So and especially industry people, you know, it looks good, but it ain't right. Okay, I'll leave it at that. And in that experience, being around like very high profile people, none of them were sharing with me what they were doing with their money to actually really grow their money. And that's where, for me, I had like more of an interest. Long story short, for me, when it comes to really understanding like money, what to do, how to do it, it all goes back, believe it or not, to your own self-beliefs and the core of you. And what I mean by that, like, I'm a natural problem solver, right? So I don't need to meet you. I can look at your financials and I can tell what your vice is. I can tell how disciplined you are. I can kind of tell you your routine. I don't even have to talk to you, because your money follows your value system. It follows what we believe in. It follows what we think is important, not what we say is important, but what is actually important, because that's what you're actually willing to put your money on. Like if you go and get coffee every morning at 7 o'clock, I could look at your bank statements and see that coffee at 7 o'clock is important to you. It doesn't matter what you say, that's what's important to you. So I did an exercise earlier this year that like really changed the trajectory of my business. I've been very fortunate to purchase $1 million businesses and participate in owning franchises and all of that. And at the end of it all, I came to a point where ownership for me was more important than belonging to someone's bigger picture franchise system in my community. Because our community is of great influence, but we are underserved. So when I say like my passion is for underserved communities of influence, we have the same amount of money, if not more. We are homeowners and everything, all of the above, but we're not looked at as an influential community as a unit. And I saw in my community, there are no brokerage houses. You can go to, there's no Merrill Lynch offices. There's no real brokerage houses to help us to grow our money outside of retail banks are like whatever, right? There's no private institutions that show us how to save at a higher rate, how to invest at a higher rate, none of that. So earlier this year, my partners and I came together and formed a master agency for wealth management in multiple ways. We own a tax firm. And my tax firm got me into the insurance space, because insurance is one of the only ways that you can pass money along tax-free or tax deferred, and you don't have to necessarily die to do so. But we think that, you know, you got to die to participate in your life insurance and all that stuff. There's lots of other things and ways to participate. And because there are no brokerage houses in our neighborhood, one of the things that I see online is there's a lot of conversation about how to form your business or what to do with your money. But are these people licensed in a tangible way to actually be able to execute it? So our agency has obtained, and we're in the process of, there's probably about 4 or 5 licenses we're acquiring right now, that we can tangibly, if I sit with you or anyone on my team sits with you and we say, okay, we see what's going on, this, and this. There's somebody on the team that is licensed to actually execute the plan. So having the plan is one thing, but can that professional execute the plan? Is it a theory or can I actually execute it for you? So we put ourselves in a position to execute. As business owners, one thing that I noticed, like if you are an artist, a chef, or whatever you do, you're good at your talent, right? That's what you do. But the business of your business, you may not be good at that. And that's where we come in. We help you with the business part of your business. So there's things that support your business and your lifestyle that will make your life so much easier, especially if you are able to identify your goals ahead of time. If I sit with someone and they say, you know what, I want to buy a house. That's not theoretical. We can plan out how to get this house. And we own a real estate brokerage, my husband does. So we can plan out how to get this house. We can plan out how these tax returns are supposed to look. We can plan out how this account is supposed to look. And guess what? You got your house. It's not a theory. It's like, do you really want to do this? So let's do it, right? So we can actually put your goals into, like, make it tangible. One of the exercises I did this year is I don't hustle anymore. Everything comes to me with grace and ease and with pleasure. I've been hustling for years. We're not doing that no more. Grace, ease, and with pleasure. Grace, things come to me with grace, with ease, and with pleasure. I will be in meetings and they're like, oh, you're a hustler. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Things come to me with grace, with ease, and with pleasure. I don't hustle for anything anymore. God's favor is just that. It is favor. and things just happen, right?
Yeah.
You put it out there and it's like, wow, like someone mentioned, your name is being mentioned in rooms that you don't even know they're being mentioned in, right? So all of the preparation that we do and all of the wanting, it's going to come to a point where someone will recognize it, right? Relationships start to line up. Osa came to us organically. I don't even know what Zoom I was on. My husband, I feel like he's my manager. I'm an extroverted introvert. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to go anywhere. But if you get me there, I'm gonna talk to you. That's okay. But
and you know what's so amazing? When you did speak and when you spoke, I think you were talking about taxes, you were talking about insurance, so many other things. You spoke with grace, ease, and pleasure. And I think that's what I was like so focused on. Like, she's doing this with just so much calm, but I'm learning everything, you know? So we are again, we're gonna toast to you, and I'm gonna talk about someone else who embodies that as well too. And that is Anika Grandison. Anika Grandison, we are toasting to you. Anika is an e-commerce performance coach. She helps entrepreneurs start or scale your Shopify business. And I know that is a huge, huge business. I know that there are many people that say, I want to start, I don't know where to start. And as an e-commerce performance coach, Anika helps businesses improve their online sales and conversions. She started her company in 2018, and in that short period, she has scaled her business from making $58,000 to earning over $100,000 in 8 months. Anika, I am so honored to have you here with us. So we are toasting to you for helping people with their businesses. Anika, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here with us. And I'm going to put her information in the chat. See, Serena just said, I love Shopify. And she is truly, truly amazing. Did we just lose her?
No, I'm here. I'm on camera now.
Oh, there you go. All right, Anika. So we are toasting to you for both you and Shauna for prosperity, for building great money habits. And thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for having me. I've just been listening in the background while I'm working in the conversation. It's so empowering. Ladies supporting each other. This is a good community. Hope you guys have another one so you could come back. Sometimes you need positive energy. You know, being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, you go through the ups and downs, the roller coaster of life. And sometimes you just need someone to cheer you on and say, girl, you're doing a good job, because you could beat yourself up like you're not doing enough. You know, so thank you for having me.
You are welcome. And you hit it right on the nail. That was the whole purpose of Marcella and I coming together, is because sometimes we're buried in our work and sometimes we may be hard on ourselves, and we need to acknowledge each other and toast to each other and also get tips from each other as well too. So Marcella, passing it on to you.
And I
thank you, Marcella, for having this together too, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yes.
OMG. But I want to touch on what Shauna said, because Shauna is so amazing. The grace, the peace. I love that. Like, that is how we live. If you are still enough and sure enough in what you already brought to the table, you know what is coming your way. When you have a plan, the plan is working. So for you to overexert and to be, they want to put you on the treadmill and keep you moving, like, no. That's not me today. That might have been me the other day, but I'm okay right here, understanding that I'm blessed, a blessing, and that things are already happening as they should. So thank you so much, ladies. Y'all are so amazing. You two ladies are so amazing. And I wanted to say, we have 2 more words. Are y'all ready? Everyone's ready? The next word is growing. You ladies remind me that growing, because we're all growing and we're not standing still. Things are always in motion. No matter what's happening, what you did yesterday, you cannot duplicate. Who you were yesterday, you cannot duplicate. But you can know for sure that you're going to be inspired to go on. I feel like every new day that I get is an opportunity for me to say, okay, this is important. This day is important. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to be me. I'm not attempting to be anyone else. I'm going to be me. So in that space, you're inspired to go on, because we have to go on. We have our ancestors on our shoulders. You know, we got a lot of things ahead of us that are important that we don't even know about yet. It's amazing things already on the way for us. So as long as we're inspired and we're growing, we're going to get those things. And that's why I love what Shauna said, because it just sounded like, be ready, be okay with knowing that you're okay, you know? And I like Taraji P. Henson, that amazing actress, entrepreneur. When she decided to become an actress, she says that she was 26 years old. And by everyone who knew her, they told her not to do it. They told her not to go to California. You have a child, you're not going to be able to be successful. People that you know and that were assigned to you in a particular part of your life are really prepared sometimes to tell you how something's not going to work. But they don't know the plan, because you'll have a plan. Taraji had a plan, but a part of her plan was removing herself from where she was to where she knew she needed to be excellent. And we all know who Taraji P. Henson is now in business, in her career. And I'm just so thankful that people get these spaces, people get these understandings that say, no, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I understand that you love me. I've known you. I was assigned to you on this planet at this time, in this lifetime. But I think I'm going to go for it. And she did that. And I see that in all you ladies. I just thank you for going forth, because like I said, we're all here together for a reason. There's something that happened a month ago, a week ago, 2 days ago, and it all assigned us to each other for this particular time and space. And I just wanted to say that to you. So did you ladies get the new 2 words? The first word is growing, and the word under it is inspired.
Inspired.
Yeah.
So if you weren't here from the beginning, we gave you a couple of words. So I'll share it if you don't have it. So the first one is important. Mm-hmm. The second one is authentic. Mm-hmm. Third is miracle. Fourth is magnetic. 5 is appreciative. And then the last 2 that Marcella just shared, growing and inspired.
Okay. Now, does everyone have a number?
Wait, yeah, I just have a question, Osa. Wasn't prosperity also listed?
Nope.
No. Prosperity was one of the commitments, money habits.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so okay, better self. Let me delete. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be saying the words and she'll be saying the other stuff. So
yes, I'll be saying the commitments.
And I'll be saying the rest. Okay, ladies, it's time for another YaaY-You 5 commitments, YaaY-You package, self-care goodie bag. Okay, I just wanted to make sure everybody had a number. Everybody has a number? Nobody new came in.
So I think 2 people joined. I see Amy. I see my cousin Amy, and I see Shayna. Hi.
How are you? I'm gonna give you. Does anyone have 26? I believe we're up to 26. Nobody has 26, right? Yeah,
I don't think so.
26, Amy. Does anyone else need a number?
So Amy, you're 26. And I think I saw Shayna. Is Shayna still here? I think I saw her. I don't see her anymore. So I think yep.
Okay, let's see.
All righty. Let's see who's gonna win this one. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up.
All right, toss it around. And who is this? Is Sosa? Did I say
that? Sosa.
Hey. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You have won the YaaY-You 5 commitments goodie bag, self-care goodie bag. So like I said, it's gourmet snacks and things for you to do spa at home. And we hope you really love it. You also get the YaaY-You cup, the What a Girl Wants socks, and other items that make you remember you. Okay?
And she deserves that. Let's talk to Esosa, because Esosa is just a phenomenal woman. Esosa is founder of Black Women Talk Tech. She's also a new mommy, so congratulations. Happy 1 year to my. So congratulations on that. And let's keep it going, because I'm actually about to highlight someone else who is connected to Esosa, and that is Dr. Adesuwa Okensaya. Dr. Adesuwa is a board-certified family medicine physician, and hospitalist with Summit Health, focused on health equity and wellness. Actually, before I even talk about that, we're committed right now to better health. So better health is fitness, is mental health, is spiritual health, how to take care and control of your health and wellness, creating boundaries, getting rid of excuses, setting up fitness goals, being consistent in your mental, physical, and spiritual health. So Dr. Adesuwa, as I mentioned, her goal and passion is to create more accessible, connected, and efficient healthcare systems. She was born in Brooklyn, New York, and raised and educated in Nigeria from age 10 until high school. She earned her bachelor's at Yale University and a medical degree from Mount Sinai School of Medicine. And then now she's also currently pursuing a joint executive MBA and master's in healthcare. I don't know when you have time for all of this, Adesuwa. She is married with 3 children and she resides in New Jersey. Adesuwa is a ball of fun. She enjoys singing, dancing, traveling, and exploring restaurants. Adesuwa, we are toasting to you, my darling. Wow. Yes, we're toasting. Yes. So tell us, what you doing right now to focus on? I mean, of course, as a doctor, your number one focus is health, right?
Right.
So, and I know that is one thing that is always important to us as we grow and go on into the new year. So what are some things that we should be focused on? What are some things that you're doing right now to continue to focus on health?
Yeah, I think, I guess more towards my later years, even though as a physician, sometimes, the physician got to heal themselves sometimes. So, I'll be honest with it. But I think lately what I've been doing is just being very more intentional about really taking care of myself, like really watching what I'm eating, actually really putting in the work with exercising and really just kind of making sure not only physically fit, but also mentally fit, because mental health is a big thing. And really, I like that we've been emphasizing on self-care. And self-care, it's taking care of yourself is also kind of like taking care of your mindset, making sure your mind is right. And I think that's something I've been cherishing and being more intentional about more and more of late. So those are my words of hopefully wisdom I would give. Yeah.
Yes. Well, we're toasting to you, Adesuwa, and thank you for all that you're doing. And
thank you.
And toast to you for so many other wonderful things that are coming in 2023. So
amen.
We celebrate you in advance.
Yeah.
Amen.
Oh my gosh. Woo, look at you ladies. I'm just loving this whole energy. And oh my gosh, toast to you. The brilliance. It's just so much poise, so much grace, so much brilliance.
Oh, amen. Amen to that. Amen. I'm gonna claim it.
Yes. I would like to toast to Tamara Phillips. She is, hey boo, hey. Look at her cute. Come on now. Tamara is a wellness and health trainer. She is amazing. She has a lot of talents. She has a daughter. Her daughter is brilliant. Her daughter is beyond that. How they say the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Tamara always puts herself in position to help others in spaces that they didn't even know they needed help in. And when you leave her, you feel like you can help yourself in a greater way. It's no robbery. It's more like a commitment to joint energies, where you feel like, oh, wow, this was a great exchange. Maybe I can do it this way. Maybe I can do it that way. And I always like to talk about, the person beyond the career, because everyone is so different and sometimes we're so much alike. And I just wanted to thank you for being in the field that you're in, Tamara, and being so committed to making sure people of all ages and sizes stay energized, stay on point. And, your business it's helped a lot of people during these times where people are coming from different age groups and health patterns. And, a lot of people need a recharge, a physical recharge, a detox, a diet, a understanding of what they're carrying as self, just to feel better mentally. And I just want to thank you and toast to you for always leading the charge to making sure people feel good and do the right things they have to do with what they have. So toast to you, Tamara.
Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. And Marcella, you truly are a sister to me. You know that. We've known each other many years, and you have just always been very authentic and very genuine. In that sense, you've never changed, and I love that about you. You always bring the sunshine in any room you enter. And Osa, I want to thank you so much for assisting my beautiful sister and being a beautiful light and a beautiful energy as well. I know if you are around Marcella, you don't have a choice but to have that type of energy and that type of spirit. So thank you, Queen, as well. And I have to be honest, like it's like Shauna said, as soon as I came into the room, it was inspiring immediately. And that's something I like to do. I like to always make sure that I leave people feeling better than they were when they left me. And, you know, as women, we wear so many hats with everything. I'm not going to go into that. We play so many different roles in so many different positions. And I have had to recreate myself in so many ways over the years. I mean, I started in private equity investment company as well. And then I kind of parlayed that into, you know, I'm tired of this rat race. I moved from New York City, Brooklyn, to Houston and just became an exec admin. And recently I joined the hospitality business. So we acquire hotels and sell them. And I just felt like I'm at this feeling of, I feel like I'm helping someone else's dream, when my dream has always been fitness, wellness, and health. That was literally my first job since 18. So I'm in a year of living fearless, putting myself out there and doing what it is that I love to do. Yes. And so thank you for the motivation and the inspiration from all of you beautiful queens in here doing just that. It just makes me feel like I can go ahead and really finally just do that.
Yes.
So thank you all. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Kalia and Effie.
All righty. So we are towards the end, and I saved the two for last, the best for last. And I'm going to highlight these two women because for the past year, they have been focused on making sure that people are in tune with their spiritual health, their mental health, and their emotional health. And they do this through their lives that they have every Friday. And this is actually, today is the 1 year anniversary of the live that they've done. And I'm so grateful for them. Let me share information about them. So the first one is Kalia Moss. Kalia is a powerhouse. She is a certified holistic health counselor, wellness educator, and plus size model. Her love of the arts and wellness have taken her places she never thought possible. And her battles with depression and anxiety were the fuel that she needed to change her life and to help others change theirs. Kalia has sprinkled her Black girl magic and her curves on the pages of Essence magazine, People magazine, Oh Glamour, to name a few. She also shared her weight loss story on ABC News with Diane Sawyer that melted the hearts of America. Her transparency about her struggles with mental health and obesity have inspired others. She created Glow Girl Wellness to empower, inspire, and educate women to live a healthier lifestyle no matter her size. She lives by this quote, "It is not just about what you're eating, but what's eating you." And next, Akiwa Asamoah. She's a designer, choreographer, and founder of Eki's Famous LLC, a fashion and performing arts company that is renowned, celebrated, and inspiring, which she started in 2007. In 2015, she founded and serves as creative director of Your Queens, which is a costume character company that teaches the historic legacy of African queens through storytelling, song, and dance. In the past 7 years, Your Queens has provided its services to over 400 organizations. Whether it's through her custom designs, entrepreneurship endeavors, her passion for teaching, speaking, and her ability to inspire others, she continues to grow as an artist by making an impact in the lives of many people. And both Kalia and Eki are proud members of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. So we are toasting to you, Kalia and Eki. Thank you so much.
Woo!
Yes, yes, yes. Where's Kalia?
Let's see.
Is she here? Is she here? I don't see Kalia here. Am I
She's
missing?
there. She's right there.
Oh, thank you. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So toasting to you two ladies. So let's talk about what you've been doing for the past year in terms of getting people in tune with their mental health, their physical health, their spiritual health. Like, what was the reason for why you even started your live? Who wants to start?
Eki,
go.
So Eki and I have been friends, sorority sisters now for over 20 years. And, we decided to take this healing journey together and to go live and have transformative and healing conversations. And it has been a whirlwind with us. We have shown up when we didn't want to. We've shown up. There was times I was battling COVID. There was time we were just battling ourselves. And no matter what was going on within our individual lives, we came together. And no matter what, we showed up every Friday and we had transformative and healing conversations. We talked about depression. We talked about peace. We talked about, Eki, what did we talk? We talked about so many things. Like today was about health. We talked about so many different things over these past 52 weeks. No matter what was going on in our lives, we showed up. And I'm so grateful for this platform. Thank you, Osa. Thank you, Marcella. Thank you, Eki, for just being positive influence in my life. All of us have been going through things within these past 2 years of dealing with COVID. And this was a platform that we created to heal and to push forward and to move through all of these things that we feel that we just don't talk about. And this was just a space for us to talk freely and be authentic and to share. And so I'm so excited to celebrate our 1 year anniversary today. This was the perfect day to celebrate. And thank you, Osa, and thank you, Marcella, so much for just giving us this space and this platform to celebrate and to toast us and to share with us. I love you, my sister, Eki.
Love you more.
Delta Sigma Theta brought us together, but we were friends before then. We met before then. And it just so happened that, we came together through Delta, but you've been my rock. You've been my peace. You've been my motivation. My son, Zaire, loves you. My son is a part of Eki's mentorship program. And I'm so grateful for what you've done on your own because it's impacted me and my life and my son's life. I just love you so much. And I just thank you that we've been on this journey together this past year. So I don't want to be both cancers. I don't want to be too sappy and too emotional.
Shout out to the cancer.
No, thank you so much, Osa. You guys, I know most of you on here, so you guys know Osa and I are sisters. I am her biggest, we're each other's biggest cheerleader. And Kalia, you already know. Marcella, thank you. My cheeks have been hurting the whole night just from smiling. So I'm just full of gratitude. My heart is full. And it's interesting, when you put God first in everything that you do, he just blesses you. And for us to be able to be here this moment to celebrate our 1 year. And like she said, we just went live every Friday, no matter what time, for 52 weeks to talk about joy, pain, healing, health, commitment, depression. And we had our family and friends come in and we just had these conversations. And it has been, I believe in the power of prayer and manifestation. My life has changed in 1 year. In the most beautiful, and God has been able to show me the desires of my heart. And I'm so
humbled and full of gratitude for the transformative and just following my purpose. And I am so inspired by every single one of you on this live. And like, we need to do this again and again for us who are wives, mothers, entrepreneurs, just powerful women, and knowing that we come from greatness. And I'm full. My cheeks hurt from smiling, y'all. So thank you. Thank you so much for having us. I love you, Osa. Love you, Kalia. Love you, Marcella. Love you all. Thank you.
Yes. And even and we're gonna do another quick giveaway. And I'm so honored to have Kalia and Eki. They're gonna close us out.
Before we finish all of this, we're gonna get to the close.
And then we'll do that. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a giveaway, and then I'm gonna pass it on to you, Marcella. So let's shake it up.
I just gave a number to Mrs. B. I just saw a new person, Mrs. B. Your number is 27, if you can hear. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the bag, Mrs. B. But I can't hear her. But I put it in the bag. So okay. Let them know what you're giving out as well, Osa. Another
All right, so we're giving out another Amazon gift card, $25 Amazon gift card. So good luck to everyone. Let's go. Who is it?
Pick me.
L?
What?
L?
Is that
L?
Wait, what's the number?
14.
14.
I think she said L.
Yes.
That's me.
E-L-L-E.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Listen, everyone on here is a winner. I can tell you some stories. Everyone on here is a winner. And I love what Eki said about things changing and how we have changed. It's like we will never be the same after the few years that we've all had. And I suffered so much loss that I don't have understanding for it. So I know that I am here. And as I always say, I have angels and ancestors on my shoulder. And I'm just going to keep being present as much as I can to do what I'm still here to do as we move along. There's another letter, ladies. Connecting. The next word is connecting.
Connecting.
Yes. There was a book by a young lady in the 50s, 40s, Marsha Brown. The book was called Stone Soup. The premise of Stone Soup, I don't know if any of you've heard of it, but the premise of Stone Soup was these soldiers that came to town from a war. And they set a big pot in the center of the town. And they put a stone in it and water because that is what they had. But they also used their imagination and their desire to have a stew. So what ended up happening when they were asking people for help in another town, they figured, well, it's a little hard for people to give, but people have a feeling when we come together that we can do something greater. So what they did was they started stirring the water with the stone in it, and people would just come up to them and ask them, well, what are you doing? What's going on here? And they would tell them, we're making stone soup. And then the next thing you know, the townspeople, someone was like, well, I have carrots. Well, oh, okay, I have cabbage. Oh, wow, let me go bring some meat. Even the baker brought out bread. And before you knew it, they had community and they all were connecting. Whereas when they all had those individual things, they did not have this stew. And I say that to say, when you have community, you have something special. We all may not do the same thing, but we know as one that there's faith, we have our faith and we have a higher power. And keep that, keep connecting, keep having community, keep connecting. It is important inside for you to know that you're special. And even more important for you to know the special people that you need around you at the time you're trying to complete something. Have your plan and know that you're special. And with that, I want to, like I said in the beginning of this, y'all all got connecting, right? The last word. And in the beginning of this and throughout this, me and Osa kept saying, we know who you are. I know who you are. We know who you are. And Michael Jackson in 1979, he wrote on a napkin that he wanted his life to change. Things weren't going right. He knew he wanted to be greater. but he was in the midst of some people that felt that he was great enough and he couldn't go beyond. And so because of this understanding and what he wrote on this napkin, he was able to create Thriller. And we all know Thriller was amazing. But he went forward in his desire with people that believed. Those people connected their understanding of how great they were with what he needed from them, with his understanding of how great he was. And that is how you have connecting community and teams. And what Michael Jackson wrote on that napkin was, I will be different. I will be better. I will be magic. And if you look at the words downward, that's on the paper that we wrote, and I said, I know who you all are. It says, I am magic. The first letter from every word says, I am magic. Because you ladies are all magic. You ladies are on point, on course, important. And there was no better place I'd rather be than right now with you ladies. And I thank you for that. And I wanted you to have an understanding. And that is what I have. I have a YaaY-You affirmation album called YaaY-You Notes to Self. You can listen to it. You can find it on Spotify. You can listen to it in the morning. You can listen to it in the evening. And it has information that you already have within you, that you're awesome, that you're amazing, that you're possible, that you're good enough. And I just wanted to present that to you where you can keep that piece of paper in your purse with you to remember that you are magic. Own it, live it, love it, show it when you feel like it. But that's what you are. Because like I said in the beginning of this, the world would be so different if you weren't here. Every last one of us are a miracle. And I just want to give you a round of applause for being amazing and magic.
And you know, we are toasting to all of you. I know that we highlighted all of our honorees, but like I said in the beginning of our call, I specifically invited all of you here because you all embody several facets of the 5 commitments. So I want to toast to Wendy Castro.
Absolutely.
To Taja. Yes, to my girl Yo-Yo.
Yeah, and Winter.
Yeah, to Tiffany, to Malika, to Angie, to Aliana, to
Tiffany. We see you, Tiff.
To Sharice, to Lauren. I toast to all
Lauren. Toast to you, Lauren.
Yes, Mrs. B.
Who's Mrs. B? I mean, you ladies are amazing.
Yes, we're so grateful. We're so grateful that you were here, spent your Friday with us. And I hope that today has fueled you to end 2022 on a good note, being focused on your finances, focused on your health, focused on your style, focused on building better relationships, focused on self-care as well, too. Focus on all of those things and being committed to yourself.
Yes.
Being committed to yourself first. And
if you haven't dropped, put your Instagram in the chat. Yeah. And you can find me at Marcella Precise on Instagram. And you can find all the YaaY-You items to help you remember who you are at YaaY-You.com. And we'll be doing, more Zooms. This is what we do.
Yes.
And look forward to just doing awesome stuff and seeing all the awesome stuff you ladies have in store.
Absolutely.
I feel it. 2023 is going to be amazing. It has to be.
It's going to be grace, ease, and pleasure.
Oh,
yes.
Grace, ease, and pleasure.
Now that is something I subscribe to. Yes.
Does anyone want to say anything before we get to the closing?
Yes. I just want to say this has been a phenomenal experience. And I would just say it's very inspiring and I feel refueled. I feel like I just got a little battery put in my back being around so much awesome and amazing women. And, it's really wonderful to see. And it's very rare to see all of us connecting on one call, and for a genuine purpose also, so Marcella, thank you so much for the invite. It's been lovely meeting you all. Please follow me. My arms are open. If you guys need me for anything, I'm a DJ. I'm the Metaverse DJ. If you guys need me for anything, I'm here for you. Reach out to me on social media. And also I want to support you all also because I believe supporting Black women, like being Black and being a woman, we got two things against us. You know, it's so I want to try my hardest to support you all and what your initiatives are. And more than likely, since we're all on this call, a lot of our initiatives probably are in sync. So it's been lovely meeting you all, and I'm looking forward to the future and seeing you again.
Thank you, Nina.
What you doing over there, Wendy? Looking all cute.
And yes, Miss Heath, I definitely will be hollering at you in 2023 because I do need execution to be happening. All right, we making moves, we changing the world.
That's right.
Call me. Anyone can call me. I put my cell phone in the chat. Just call me.
Awesome.
Yes. I'd also like to echo Nina's sentiment. Thank you. Also, thank you, Marcella, for putting this together. It's been a while since I've connected with so many powerful women in the sense that we all have our own power. It's just we have to live in it and step into it and believe in it. And it's the power of the tongue. What we believe and what we say comes true and comes to life. So I resonated with a lot of things that was shared on this call. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely inspiring. All of you are doing an amazing job with everything that you're working on. And thank you for the positive words. It's true. It's just, we just have to continue to walk in faith, trust in the process, and love ourselves. Yes. We have to lead with love and gratitude. And that is the way. Yes. So thank you for your positive words tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Oh, that was beautiful.
Are we just doing takeaways?
Yeah. I mean, you know, whatever you want to share. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to tell you, thank you for inviting me, because when you text, I was like, what kind of meeting is this? I don't know.
I was trying to be very
Listen, I get a lot of invites. I'm like extra careful. I'm like, what are you going to be doing? What are we talking about? But I'm so happy that I actually came and able to build a community. So I do have two asks. Do you guys have like a group chat where we could all be in just to keep this, going? I don't know if you're thinking about putting something like that together. And then can you email everyone? Because everyone is putting their information, the context going in the chat. Maybe when you send out a thank you email for everyone to attend, you could just attach their business, what they do, their phone numbers and stuff like that, so we can have it for our Rolodex.
Okay. That's a great idea.
Yeah, because I keep a directory, so if somebody needs something, I say, hey, I know such and such does this. I know somebody, I always tag on somebody looking for a dancing instructor. I'm tagging and pinging her. Right. Yeah, that would be nice if you guys could put that in the email. I'll put my information here so you can attach it to the email for everyone. But if you guys ever need anything when it comes to e-commerce, you're scared to get online, if you have a brick and mortar but you need to build an online presence, I'm your girl. You can reach out to me. I'll just give you some advice. I'll help you out with that. It's so important because a lot of business went out in COVID, especially brick and mortar, because they had no online presence. They didn't understand how to pivot. So that's how I actually started really focus on e-commerce and minority and teaching them how to build websites and different things like that. Even the youth, I go back and I teach them how to get online and even getting started. So I'm your girl when it comes to that. So I'll put my information in the chat so we can all stay connected.
Yes, I need that.
Yes.
You know how I talked about Shauna, how she spoke with ease. When I heard her, Anika's the same way. She's just she's so knowledgeable. So thank you so much for agreeing to show up. I know I was being very mysterious. I was like, are you gonna be there? Give me your bio.
You ladies are brilliant. Oh, I have I don't know if I'm sharing too much about myself or if I share enough, but I would like
overshare.
Right? Overshare. Tell us more.
Yeah. I have a new single that will be in a film in mid-2023. The single that is out now is called Baddie Magic. And a part of my YaaY-You brand, I have some patches coming with a Black-owned, the biggest international patch dealer owned by a Black woman, Latoya White. The patches will be out in January. These patches are affirmation patches, and they're in the shape of the YaaY-You cup. So I just want you all to know about that. If you're interested in patches for your jackets, for your jeans, and things of that nature. This is the only place I've ever said that at. And I just wanted to share that with you ladies because you're so awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Thank you so much. It's just more ways of me being myself. I when I was in corporate America, it was an interesting time. And sometimes I felt like I wasn't being myself. I felt like I was just being the one. Oh, they have one in that department. They have a black, and things of that nature. And so most of my life, I'm just being myself. And that is what I wish for everyone, that we get to be in spaces where we're being ourselves, where we can prosper because we have our own plans, because we're entrepreneurs, and we can be accepted as ourselves. And I look forward to seeing all the unique things that everyone gets to do, because that's what we do here. On this planet, we all are unique. Do not get fooled into thinking that you are someone that doesn't have something special to offer. You absolutely do. And it's not a cocky thing. It's not an arrogant thing. It's really okay, God, I'm listening. Okay, God, I'm listening. Okay, there's work that comes with the thing you say I can do. I hear you. I'll do that. I'm listening. And so I just wanted to applaud all of y'all for listening and just share that little bit. Yeah.
Yes. So anybody else want to say anything before we close out?
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
To be here. Thank you. And just grateful to be here and be in the presence of all you wonderful ladies. This was amazing. I appreciate this.
Absolutely. We love you.
Love you.
Yeah, we love you. All right. So I'm going to pass it on to my queens, Kalia and Eki, so we can do some mindfulness and some affirmation.
Yes. So Eki and we end our lives with a moment of mindfulness. So I will lead you in a short meditation, and Eki will close an affirmation. And so Eki, I will never forget. I just have to, Eki, I love you. I just wanted to share this. So I walked into one of Eki's events pre-pandemic, and there was this beautiful melody being played, and it's called Agape. And for those of you, if you know or don't know, agape means it's the highest form of love. It's God's love. And so I'm playing this on YouTube. So I'm gonna pray that we don't have any interruptions, any ads. I'm also a certified meditation teacher from Chopra Meditation. So if you know anything about meditation and Chopra, I'm trained in meditation. And so I just want to invite you at this moment in this time to close your eyes. And tonight's centering thought is, I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. Again, tonight's centering thought is, I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. Just sit in that for a moment. And I just want you to scan your body from your crown. What are you thinking? What are you saying about yourself? What do you believe about yourself? And as we scan to our eyes, what do you see? What do you look like? And as you come to your mouth, what do you say? What do you speak over you, over your life? Scan to your heart. What do you feel? What do you love about you? Scan down to your gut. What do you feel? Your instincts, your intuition. And as we scan down to our feet, are you grounded? And in this moment, I'm going to ask you to either hold your hands up to receive, or to put your hands down to stay grounded. And in this moment, I want you to inhale as deeply as possible. Inhale 2023. And I want you to exhale 2022 as we go into the new year. We're going to inhale as deeply as we can, 2023, and allow the newness of a new year, of new beginnings, to come into our lives. And we're going to exhale 2022. All of the things that have been holding you back, we're going to let it go. We're going to leave 2022 where it is and invite 2023 in with new hopes, new dreams, new possibilities. On the inhale, inhale the blessings of 2023. All of the things that you are hoping, praying, and working towards. And you're going to exhale 2022. All of the things that didn't serve you. Again, inhale the blessings of 2023. And exhale all of the things of 2022. We're entering a newness. I want to invite you to our soul questions that we ask every Friday, that I encourage you to ask every day. Who are you? The core of you, the essence of you, the you that God created. Who are you? What does she look like? How does she move? You remember that little girl in you, those hopes, those dreams that you put aside. What do you want? We are here for a moment, a glimpse of time. And so it's so important for you to know what you want. Know what you want from the career that you want, the love that you want, the car that you drive. All of those things that you want that you think you don't deserve. What are your heart's desires? Because you are deserving of every single thing that you want. And what is your purpose? Each and every woman that is on this Zoom, you have purpose. God gave each and every one of us purpose. And when you know who you are, and when you are clear on what you want, your purpose is undeniable. So I want you to ask yourself these questions every single day. When your eyes open, when your feet touch the ground, who am I? What does this day look like? And how am I walking in my purpose? As we close this moment, think about those things that 2022 blessed you with. And think about those things that you are ready to let go of in 2022 as we enter 2023. And know you are deserving. You are deserving of all of your heart's desires. We're going to take these next inhalations in Inhale as deeply as you can. Inhale 2023. Inhale all of the blessings, all of the things that you've been working hard for that may not have manifested in 2022, but will come forth and come true and manifest in 2023. And exhale 2022, the burden, all of those things that were holding you hostage. Again, inhale 2023. And all of the things that God wants to bless you with. Exhale 2022. And on this last inhalation, I really want you to think hard about what 2023 is going to look like for you. What do you want to manifest? Inhale it in, take it in, believe it, know it to be true. Know that you can have it. It is yours. God has ordained it for you. And when you exhale out all of those things that are holding you back, and you leave it in 2022. You leave it right there. And you remember, you claim your desires. You hold great visions, and you are ready to receive God's blessings over your life. And when you are ready, open your eyes and know that all of the things that your heart desires are on its way to you, because you are deserving. You are a child of God. And my sister Eki is going to end us in affirmation.
Thank you, sis.
You're welcome, my sister.
Let's all take a deep breath in and release it. Take another deep breath in and release it. Queens, you can unmute yourself or stay right where you are, but I want you to take your hand and put it on your head like a crown. Let's all get there. Thank you, queens, and bring it all the way down into a namaste and repeat after me. I am joy.
I am joy.
I am joy.
I am love.
I am love.
I am peace.
I am peace.
I am happiness.
I am happiness.
I am focused.
I am focused.
I am determined.
I am determined.
I am graceful.
I am grateful.
I will do great things.
I will do great things.
Because I'm a great person.
Because I'm a great person.
I will never give up.
I will never give up.
No matter what.
No matter what.
And put your crown on your head, because I'm a queen.
Because I'm a queen.
And I want you to literally hug yourself. And I love myself.
One more
time, hug a little tighter. I really love myself.
Really love myself.
One last time, I really, really love myself. Hug tighter.
I really love myself.
Love myself.
And I love you all. We thank you. Thank you, Marcella. Thank you, Osa.
Thank you. I feel like I just came from the spa.
Yes, absolutely.
Carry this with you, ladies. You're already amazing. Thank you.
And we are at the 9 o'clock mark. So how amazing is that, right?
You did it.
And then right at 9 o'clock. So, be well, everyone. Thank you again for joining us. We do encourage you, please share your testimonials about how you felt about today. Share it on social media. You can comment on our polls, whether it's my polls, Marcella's polls. Let us know how you felt about this. If you want to send us a message and let us know, we would love to hear from you, and we would love to do more. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it was such a pleasure. I'm so honored to have you all here with us. And thank you for saying yes to come and to join us. And
thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So enjoy your evening. Marcella, did you want to say anything else before we go?
No, you ladies are amazing. You're just
good.
You're important, you're authentic, you're magnetic, you're everything. And
you're magic.
You're magic.
Our magic, yes.
You are magic.
I know you are. I know who you are. I know who you are. I see me in you, so I know who you are. And let's do this. Let's do this 2020.
Final toast. Get those cups up.
Go ahead.
Guys, cheers to 2023. Thank you, Kali and Eki, for that wonderful, wonderful mindfulness affirmation. And we honor all of
you all, please.
Yes. And have a great weekend.
You too. Have a great weekend, ladies.
Have a great one, ladies.
Love
nice
you.
meeting you all.
Have a great weekend. Have a good weekend. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, all. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.